Hey, what's going on YouTube? Just gonna run you through a video of how I clean my pellet gun. I have the Benjermin Trail NPXL 1500 feet per second 177 cal 2-stage fully adjustable trigger with 3x9 scope, thumbhole stock, bowl barrel, and I've noticed what I believe is a internal suppressor on the front of it within like the first or the last inch. I'm not completely positive on that, but it's what it looks like. So far it's been a great gun. The only problem that I've had with it is if you're using these, I'm a huge RWS fan, and the super points, the ones in the blue tin, with the 1500 feet per second, and I believe that's an 8.5 grain pellet. If you've ever shot airsoft before, you know if you shoot 12 gram BB how it flies up. Not sure what the exact name is for that, but it seems to do that with this. So you have to use different shaped pellets or a way heavier pellet, and I bought these. I had already ordered them, and then I tried using these, which are a Diablo flathead, 7.5 grain. They're a flathead pellet instead of the pointed, and that gives you a lot better, at least stabilization in the air. And these are just, ridiculous. They're so heavy. I just use them for coyotes or, I guess, a boar if I ever got the chance, maybe a raccoon. But I'm just going to run you through on how I clean my pellet gun, or at least some of the stuff I use. I'm not going to really run you through a whole video because that just takes too long. I actually bought, they have for the 17-inch MR, which is also a nice gun too. Looking at getting one of those. This is what they built it for. It was the boar snake. I know if you hunt with rifles or shotguns, you probably heard of it. It has like a little brass right there, and then the rest of it's just like a ribbon. And you run that through, and that really helps clean your gun. Real fast. And they have hoppies, hopies. I really don't know. Tons of different ways people say it. Cleaning kit, and that comes with 3 ramrods. I bent one of them, and that works pretty good. But I use a few different ways. The ramrod and a brass brush, and then some oil. But I just use this for on the breech around where. Hold on a sec. It's kind of to see, but there's a little O-ring right there, and that's where I keep that lubed up with this. And then there's also depends with the Benjermin. There's what looks like almost like a triangle that comes out that holds your barrel into your the rest of your gun, and it's good to keep that lubed up pretty good too. I already unscrewed most of these bolts. You're gonna notice that there's one bolt right there, and there's 2 bolts underneath the trigger guard. I've already loosened those, so I'm just gonna pull them right out. Loosen up a little. Sorry about that. I'm not sure if that really worked out. Just kind of threw it out of my teeth real quick. One thing that I've noticed with all this is that a lot of people get scared to take their gun apart this far. All it's doing is taking out the stock. But if you take your gun out into the desert like I do on a almost a daily basis, that dust is really going to collect right along here. Not sure. It really gets dirty right there. I clean mine at least once every 2 weeks, and it still gets real dirty. So I'm not really gonna show you everything else I do as far as cleaning goes, but you really don't have to worry. Just make sure you got your bolts lined up, and then keep those in the trigger guard, and you're fine as far as the rest of it goes. And then you just basically do as you clean the rest of your guns. And then another thing that I've done with this gun, because it's so powerful and sends that pellet so fast, is if you noticed, hold on a sec, let me get a light, that I added a little thing right there on the scope ring. That's it kind of, I really don't understand exactly how it works, but I put a piece of leather right there, and it brought the scope down at an angle like that, so it shoots lower, and I just get very flatter trajectory for close shooting, 15-20 yards at rats and stuff. So Alright. Yeah, I'm not really gonna run you through all of it yet. It just seems like that'd be too long on how to clean it, but don't be afraid to take it all apart. I mean, wipe it down, really helps. And then also, I almost forgot, get some solvent, some type of serious solvent for the barrel, because the lead that they use in the pellets, especially if you're using cheap like Crossman's, really collects in there and gets hard to get out. So alright, we should be making some more videos pretty soon, so hang in there. Until next time.